Checking, checking. Checking, checking. Alright. Hang on. All right. Sorry about that. Still getting over this damn illness. Alright, hi everyone, this is Hammer, the Super Paladin Bros, back with another episode of Star Trek Online. Last episode, we finished the New Frontiers story arc. Today, we are gonna do the, Gamma Quadrant. Sorry. Alright, let's get started. Alright. Hang on a sec. We found out what those crystals were. They were eggs of the Hur'q. Sounds weird, but you never know these days. Alright. Let's begin the Gamma Quadrant.
The Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with the Dominion to discuss the return of the Hur'q, and what can be done to prevent their aggression from devastating all 4 galactic quadrants. Despite recent events, we've agreed to host the summit at Deep Space Nine. None of the galactic powers are comfortable hosting a Dominion fleet deep within their territory. Meet with me at DS9 prior to the beginning of the summit. I'd like to discuss our options.
Alright, we're already at DS9, but we gotta leave the station. I know it's been a few days since I streamed, but been busy celebrating Christmas and I gotta leave the system. Also, yesterday was a busy day, a lot to wrap up before the holidays. I mean the end of the year.
Please, we're low on fuel and supplies. We need help, badly.
I would imagine working triple
The High
shifts.
Council has announced several challenges to the Empire, worthy of a warrior such as yourself. Would you like to review
This is
them?
Station Control. Welcome to Deep Space Nine. Your docking clearance has been authorized. Several of our docking facilities were damaged in the recent conflict. Also, Captain Nog is waiting to meet with you on the promenade at your earliest convenience.
Hello. I've been assigned to assist you here on the station. The leaders of the 4 major delegations have asked to meet with you prior to the summit meeting. Their offices are located here on the promenade. Admiral Quinn's office is behind those doors.
The results of this summit could have long-lasting effects. A number of our allies, particularly the Klingons, consider the Hur'q to be a Dominion problem. The Federation sees this as a chance to improve relations with the Dominion. Having allies in the Gamma Quadrant instead of enemies would be a great step toward galactic peace.
Sounds bold.
Here is Proconsul Deton's office.
This summit may be difficult. While your people will see a path toward peace, I suspect the Klingons will feel the opposite. There is no love lost between them and the Dominion, or the Hur'q for that matter. The Republic position is one of pragmatism. A weakened Dominion will be easier to deal with, and the Hur'q are a threat no one can ignore.
Sounds like a difficult decision. In choosing how to proceed.
Chancellor Jempok has an office here.
This summit may not end well. Most of the High Council sees the Hur'q as a Dominion problem. They are content to let them fight to the end and deal with any survivors. But there are others, such as Martok, who see that position as dishonorable. If they want to fight the war of their ancestors, so be it. But they will be doing so without the Empire. The same could be said for your Federation, should they choose to aid the Dominion.
Klingons are too chicken.
Ambassador Odo is here, coordinating security efforts.
I'll be blunt. The Hur'q have decimated most of the Dominion. All but one fleet, gone. It's all the Jem'Hadar can do to keep our remaining worlds from being laid waste. There is no diplomacy with the Hur'q. We don't know why they're attacking. We're not even sure where they're coming from. I'm sure there are those in the Alliance who would be content to let the Hur'q destroy us. But where do you think they'll turn?
There are several Alpha Quadrant leaders here for the summit. Kai Kira of Bajor, Counselor Garrick of Cardassia, and my father, Ferengi Grand Nagus Rom. I recommend meeting with them as well. Their worlds will be on the front line if the Hur'q launch a full invasion into this quadrant.
Naturally.
I believe the Kai is here, in the Bajoran Temple.
Hello there. I suppose Admiral Quinn sent you down here to see where Bajor stands. I can tell you we're worried. The Hur'q were a few ships away from ravaging our homeworld, and if the Dominion falls, they'll be back, and we'll be the first to face them, so Bajor stands ready. We'll do what we can to stop the Hur'q, even if that means joining forces. There's something else I should mention. I've experienced visions recently, a sign from the prophets. I see a place I've been before, a world beyond the grip of death. It's the home of a former Kai, and it's in the Dominion. I should also mention that I've seen you in this vision as well. I believe something else on your mind?
If you don't know what a Kai is, it's basically the
My
spiritual
father is in my
leader of
uncle's
Bajor.
bar. Hard to believe he used to work there, huh?
I was wondering when you'd come along. I'm guessing you're here to talk about the Hur'q and what we want to do about them. It's no secret that the Ferengi aren't a military powerhouse like the Klingons. Most of the time, we'd be happy to make a tidy profit from all of this, and as far away from it as possible. That changed. We would have been wiped out without help. And we didn't get it from Starfleet or the Klingons. We got it from the Lukari and the Cardassians. Even a few not cool ships showed up to fight. That showed us that this is everyone's fight, big or small. So we're in. And if the 34th rule of acquisition, it wasn't easy, believe me. I've managed to get the board of liquidators with us, for now. Most of them see the potential for incredible profit. Alliance defense contracts can be very lucrative. The rest, well, let's just say their self-preservation instincts are strong. They'd rather fight with the Alliance than stand alone. The Hur'q have me thinking about adding a new rule of acquisition. If they can't be bought, get ready to fight! Did you have enough?
Naturally. You know, the thing about Morn is...
It looks like Counselor Garrick is in his
he
old
never
tailor
speaks.
Huh.
But
Hello
the
there.
thing is,
I
in dialogue,
take
it's
it you're
often
not here
said
to
he
update
talks
your
a lot, he
ensemble.
never shuts up.
Though if you'd like a few suggestions, I'd be happy to provide some. In the meantime, let's talk about serious business, shall we? I'm sure you'd like to know Cardassia's position on the Hur'q. Surprised? Don't be. Cardassia was recently attacked by the Hur'q. We'd have fared poorly without help from our neighbors. Even the Lukari and the Ferengi offered a hand. I trust this lesson isn't lost on you. Once upon a time, when I was but a tailor. That was before plain, simple Garrick became a member of the Detapa Council, of course. Before the Reconstruction and the Iconian War and the Hur'q. While I'm proud of the work I've done for Cardassia over the years, there's a part of me that yearns to be here once more. To be just a tailor. Will there be...
Yeah, you
The Alliance has asked a number of special consultants to attend the summit. I know each of them well, and I can vouch for their knowledge and skill. Even my Uncle Quark.
Yeah. Garrick, you used to be a spy for the Obsidian Order.
Ah, Admiral Quinn's attaché. Nice to meet you. Dr. Julian Bashir, recently commissioned Starfleet officer at your service. We're doing what we can to get things in order after that business with the Zenkethi and the Hur'q. The station took quite a... The situation is compounded by the presence of civilians, both local and from other systems, even the Dominion. We have a number of refugees from the Gamma Quadrant on the station, and more are on the way. Clearly, the sooner we can solve the Hur'q dilemma, the better. We'll be beyond our capacity to help the refugees soon. I mustered out some time ago to start a private practice on Trill. Since then, I've worked on special projects for Starfleet from time to time as a consultant. Even managed to start a family. Needless to say, I wasn't initially thrilled with the idea of putting the uniform on again. Still, it's very hard to say no to Kai Kira and Captain Dax. And so here I am, back on the front of an interstellar conflict. Something on your mind?
Yeah, you married Ezri, Dax. After you spent years chasing after Jadzia.
Hello. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in this place. I can't believe Quark still has that hollow me in here. My husband is risking a lot of capital, political and otherwise, by choosing to get involved with all of this. Fortunately, he's the best grand... Look, if I were this mirror, was there something else?
No. The thing about Morn is he's like... just the lovable barfly everyone loves.
You once hurry.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to talk to Quark.
Don't suppose you're here for a drink? Holosuite? Dabo? Can't blame me for trying to find profit while I can. My fool of a brother, the Nagus, seems hell-bent on getting the Ferengi into this mess. Not a lot of profit in fighting the Hur'q, 34th rule or not. If you ask me, we'd be better off sealing that wormhole and saying goodbye to the Hur'q and the Dominion forever. I'd miss the Tullaberry wine, but I'd get over it. But seeing how that'll never happen, especially as long as Kira's still breathing, I suppose I'll have to dig in like everyone else. You know what the worst part of this mess is? Odo. He's back like a kind of ghost haunting me. I must be cursed.
You too.
I do. And I'd be there, enjoying myself, if it weren't for the Grand Nagus. Brother or not, I wanted nothing to do with this until he put Lukari terraforming tech on the table. Couldn't pass that up. It'll cut biosphere renovation costs on my moon by 70%. Even with Odo here, and a billion Hur'q trying to demolish everything in sight, there's profit in the wind. Might finally land that exclusive Tullaberry export contract I've been dreaming about for 40 years. Can I get you something?
There's a number of refugee groups here on the promenade.
It must be a surprise seeing Koremans here on a Federation station. Let that sink in for a minute. It's so bad in the Dominion that its citizens are looking for safe haven with their former enemies. We were the lucky...
Yeah, I understand. I already know. Sorry if I'm skipping a little bit.
We're lucky to be alive, friend. There was little word of the Bajorans and their faith.
Quinn here. Interesting.
Alright.
Well, everyone's here and no one started shooting. Could be worse. That was a joke. Take a moment to relax.
I just want to get to the action.
I'm glad you're here. I've been feeling conflicted lately. All the worlds we saved from the Zenkethi were also home to thousands of dormant Hur'q. By saving those planets, we also saved a great number of enemies. Those very enemies have since attacked a number of... You're right, of course. If only there'd been another way to resolve things. If the Zenkethi would have listened to reason.
Hello again. I spoke with Odo about the vision we discussed. He's agreed to clear a mission to the old sector. Opaka, the former Kai... I believe so, yes. The Kai has a condition that has prevented her from leaving, until now. Odo has provided us with data that could lead to a cure. If there's a chance, I'm willing to take it. Her wisdom could help us all greatly. I realize this is a lot to take.
Alright, let's talk to...
Greetings. I am Wayun 10. I'm glad we had this moment to talk before the summit begins.
Wayun, you're double-faced and you talk like Vladimir Putin.
Jempak is more of a political creature than he was. Well, when we were both a lot younger. He's not willing to face the truth. There are Klingons who fear the Hur'q, hiding behind politics and rules. Grethar waits for their worthless... Know this. There are still Klingons who know where their blades belong. We will not dishonor our ancestors and ignore the Hur'q. We will fight them to our dying breath in the name of Kahless and the Empire.
If I can have everyone's...
Thank
you all for coming. By now, you should be aware of our tactical situation.
Spent almost 20 minutes talking
to
people.
The Dominion, as you know it, is on the verge of collapse. We've withdrawn to our core systems, and the lines are holding, for now. Without your help, the Hur'q will win the war of attrition.
What about your outer systems? We're receiving refugees here, from those areas.
We have one fleet left, Admiral. That's hardly enough to defend the entire Dominion.
I'm failing to see how this concerns the Empire.
The recent battle here is a sample of what the Hur'q can do.
If you think they'll stop at the wormhole, you're sadly mistaken.
Need I remind you that the Dominion came to your aid in the Iconian War? I seem to recall Klingons placing high value on debts of honor, or has that changed?
Mind your tongue, changeling! I will not be insulted!
That was an insult. Right to his face. Oh god, here comes the Hur'q.
Admiral Quinn to Ops. What's happening?
We're under attack, Admiral. It's the Hur'q. Reading Hur'q boarding parties.
I need you to get to that damaged pylon.
Alright, let's go fight the Hur'q. Sorry if I'm skipping this. I just want to get to the fighting. Where's the Orkin Man when you need him? Or a good exterminator. I feel like I'm in the middle of Starship Troopers.
Bad news. The hangar security shield is on the verge.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get the shields up. We gotta go upstairs higher in the pylon.
Nice work, but it's not over yet. The Hur'q have moved.
Yeah, we know. Kinda hate this part.
Looks like the ox.
Gotta constantly regroup your officers, because they kind of get left behind.
Okay, you're...
The AI on this is not always the best.
All right, the safe. I need you.
All right, gotta fight the Hur'q. gonna swarm you like crazy in this section. Such a narrow area. They have a tendency to crowd you. Hate that. There's somewhat of a glitch in this area, just so you guys know, where it doesn't save the respawn point. So you die, you gotta start out from the bottom, work your way back up. See, I love this appear out of nowhere. God, please don't kill me. Don't have to work my way up again. God, I could use the freaking Orkin Man right now. Oh God, I hate that. Hate this area. Alright, we gotta go deal to Hur'q outside the station.
The Hur'q are attacking the station and several civilian vessels in the system. I've sent ships to assist them, but I'm concerned our forces are spread too thin. I'd like you to work with those ships to protect the civilians.
Starfleet vessels, this is Quinn. Protect civilian targets.
Fighting the Hur'q is nuts. Alright, let's go deal with this swarm over here.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Of course, this is the first story arc complete after the tutorial for the Dominion character.
Plotting the course for Beta Z. May the prophets guide you.
Alright, let's get this. Protect these refugees.
Warning, ship is under attack.
And good luck with her. You'll need it.
Alright. Those refugees are protected. Let's go defend the last one. As group.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
So much.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Nice work, but I'm afraid there's bad news. We're picking up Hur'q vessels and they're heading our way. The station's weapon systems are offline. We need a few minutes to get them up and running. Until then...
Alright, get ready for hell.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Oh, great, they're pursuing me.
Honor your ancestors. Fight now and destroy the Hur'q.
Concentrate fire on their capital ships.
What do you think I'm doing?
Chief, I need those systems online.
Time to bring in my little Hur'q friends.
I will Systems online in 60 seconds.
Well, please hurry. I got swarmers all over the dang place.
Don't let the frigate swarms get behind you.
No kidding.
Just a few more seconds.
Negative deep transphasic torpedoes.
Defense systems online. Target the Hur'q and open fire.
Please hurry. Jeez whiz, I got them all over me. Somebody help. Keep bobbing. The only way you're gonna survive this. torpedo spreads definitely help. Oh, you little turds! Eat it when they do that. These few transphasic torpedoes. Get him! Gotta keep bobbing and weaving, especially when they get behind you. Facing the Hur'q, you want to have a maneuverable ship, not a heavy battleship, even though that gives you a weapons advantage. I recommend a maneuverable vessel against these guys. Oh man, that was tough. Ugh.
That was the last of them. We're not picking up any Hur'q ships on long-range sensors. For now, at least. I think it's clear that the Dominion is prepared to work with you to stop the enemy. I hope the Federation is ready. In the meantime, our fleet will do what it can to keep the Hur'q on our side of the wormhole. Tell Admiral Quinn not to wait too long to make a decision. This will reach the Federation faster than anyone would like, believe me.
Well, we survived that battle. Whew.
The Hur'q threat is real, and we can't afford to let it expand throughout the galaxy. There will be resistance to getting involved, but I believe we have no choice. The Federation must render aid to the Dominion if we're to have any chance of stopping the Hur'q onslaught. In the meantime, Kai of Bajor has requested a mission to the Innis system, and Ambassador Odo has authorized it. The Kai has asked for our assistance on this, and she asked for you by name. Whatever she needs, make it so.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Yes, sir. I need to change out some weapons right quick. Hold on. Gotta remember to empty out your stuff once in a while. Ugh. Alright, let's proceed to the next mission. What's this mail? Alright, let's proceed with the next mission for the Gamma Quadrant.
I need your help with a very sensitive mission. A former Kai Opaka was trapped on a prison moon in the Gamma Quadrant in 2369. Alien nanotech in her system prevents her from leaving the moon, but it also sustains her life indefinitely while on the surface. It seems the wardens of the prison were planning on curing and granting amnesty to the prisoners until their planet was decimated by the Hur'q. Somehow, the Dominion managed to obtain the cure, and they've provided it to us as a peace offering. The moon hasn't been hit by the Hur'q, but it's only a matter of time. We need to cure Opaka and the others and get them out of there before that happens. Something else?
Alright, we gotta go to the Gamma Quadrant. You need to be somewhat careful when doing this mission. Don't get too close to those satellites, because they'll come right after you. I made that mistake.
Good, we've arrived. I suggest scanning the prison moon and its satellite network. They might have fixed the design flaw we exploited here years ago to bypass their defenses.
Those satellites could cripple a Starfleet runabout with one shot back then. I'd rather not find out how powerful they are now, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I know. I made that mistake once. We got too close, they came after us, and I paid the price.
Looks like the satellite weapon and defense systems were updated to deal with modern vessels, but they still have the same flaw that Miles O'Brien took.
You should be able to distract the satellites by firing probes near their position. Distract enough of them, and you'll clear an area long enough. Picking up some debris clouds from Hur'q ships in orbit.
It's possible some Hur'q bypassed the satellites. We should be ready.
Looks like O'Brien's trick still works.
Yeah, by this time O'Brien
We're in
is
position.
Chief
I
head
recommend
of
we bring some
Corps
pattern
of
enhancers
Engineers
along.
for Starfleet.
Local interference. All right.
The first enlisted man to hold the post.
Ah, the wreckage of the Yangtze Jiang. Or what's left of her, rather. Looks like the locals have scavenged everything of value from the old girl. Unlike her, they can never die thanks to the nanotech inside of them.
Right. The last time we were here, the prisoners were eager to be cured, if only to get the chance to kill their...
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
We're not alone. Hur'q life signs dead ahead.
Oh, great.
This is interesting. I just ran a medical scan on these Hur'q. They're not regenerating. There's no sign of the alien now.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Moving deeper into the caves.
We're here to
Here they
help.
come.
Keep fighting.
Oh, jeez.
I think you'll find that she'll be in good health within moments. The healing nanites are quite effective. In fact, they seem to have become more efficient than they were last.
You can relax. I'm fine now. Really.
You made it. Good. The Kai's been yes, she's had a vision about you coming here. Come with us. We'll take you to her. Unless you'd rather stand around here.
No, let's go and...
The Kai's waiting for you. In the temple ahead.
Welcome.
Kai Opaka.
It's been some time since we've had peaceful visitors. And Kai Kira, it's been too long. Truly, the prophets have smiled upon us today.
Indeed they have. We have brought the cure. You'll be able to live a normal life away from here. You'll be free.
And we have something to bring with us. A miracle.
Is that?
Yes, a blessing from the prophets. The Orb of Peace. Through it, we ended the war between Ennis and Noel Ennis. As you can see, our peace has been shattered by the arrival of the hostile aliens. We have tried to speak with them, to find reason, but we have failed.
They're called Hur'q, and there's no reasoning with them. They attack and devastate every world, every species they encounter. We need to get you and your people out.
I see. We must take the orb with us as well. I can't have it falling into the hands of such a warlike species. It would be like the occupation all over.
That's not going to happen. I won't allow it, and neither will my friends. We can administer the cure to everyone in groups. With your permission, we'll start right away.
Very well.
Alright, let's go inoculate the prisoners.
Some time ago, I asked Bashir for this cure.
Yeah, they're just glad to be free.
After all this time, to live a normal life, it's like waking up from a really bad dream. I can think about having a...
The cure, huh? Well, this cure had better work, friend. Or we won't be friends, no...
Then it's true what the Kai saw in her dream.
Is this for real? This cure? They talked about it a little after the Kai arrived, but I thought it was a myth. Never thought it was actually real. When they put me here, all I knew was war. I don't remember why it started, just that there was us, and the Ennis. And the Ennis had to die. Even when the Kai came, I didn't believe. But when they found the orb, and people...
Looks like you're down to 1 dose of the cure. Use that.
Alright, cure the Kai. Bashir will cure the rest.
You have my thanks for all you have...
Those things are attacking! Defend yourselves!
Up there, he killed one of the prisoners. Again, need the Orkin Man right now.
Golan's down! Medic! Someone help him!
I'm afraid he's dead. There's nothing...
Though we will mourn the loss of our friend Golan, we can take comfort knowing that, at long last, he was able to leave this place for a better one. He is finally at peace, and his Hur'q will join the prophets in the...
Alright.
The doctor and I will stay with Opaka and her people in case the Hur'q make another attack here. Once you've cleared the way to the transport site...
Alright. You gotta take the back way out of the colony. Village, sorry. Okay. Alright, let's go to the transport site. Alright, gotta secure this area. Gotta exterminate these bugs. Hur'q lightning.
Everyone made it out in one piece. Set up the pattern enhancer so we can...
Hur'q lightning definitely comes in handy against those things. Alright, don't get too close to those satellites.
Warning. Ship.
don't make the same mistake I did getting too close. Because those things will come after you and they'll kill you.
Target's shields have failed.
Alright. We defeated the Hur'q fleet without tracking the satellites.
Let's move the ship behind the satellites and lure the Hur'q in.
Well, now the satellites are working for us.
Just in time. Here they come.
Target's shields have failed.
Satellites will help you deal with the Hur'q. Bring in my Hur'q friends.
4 shields fixed. Hull integrity below 75%.
my satellites are beating the crap out of that little Hur'q ship.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
That's what I mean. Don't mess with those satellites.
Alright, looks like the Hur'q have had enough for now. Let's get the rest of Opaka's people out of the colony while we can. The Hur'q might send a larger...
I'm glad I was able to administer the cure to the remaining prisoners while you were clearing a path to the transport site. Everyone is safely aboard and mortal for the first time in many years. I've never seen so many people overjoyed to learn.
Thank you, Julian. It means a lot to me to have everyone out safely, especially Opaka. We have a lot to talk about, her and I. For now, I think we should
Welcome to Deep Space Nine.
Emissary, our paths meet again.
Hello, Ben. It's good to hear from you.
Well, that's the end of this episode.
I'm glad we were able to return Opaka to Bajor safely. She's determined to follow the will of the prophets and establish a new place of worship in the Gamma Quadrant near the wormhole. Odo assures me that the Dominion are open to discussing this. We'll see. Many of us have not forgotten the fate of the new Bajor colony and the Dominion's role in that. As for me, my time as Kai is coming to an end. Opaka is the Kai that Bajor needs now. I intend to guard the Celestial Temple from the Hur'q and anyone else who would destroy the home of the Prophets. The best place to do that is Deep Space Nine, as part of Starfleet. I'll be Captain Kira the next time you see me. Thank you again for helping me bring Opaka home.
Well, she'll be returning to Starfleet. Okay. Let's see. Next episode, we'll be doing The Search and Doomed to Repeat. This is going to take 3 episodes, most likely. Because we'll do Quark's Lucky 7 and Tenebra's Torquette the episode after that. Then we'll do Home as a separate episode. Age of Discovery, we already done these 4 missions. So, after we finish this story arc, this will be probably our last story arc of this year. But the next story arc we'll probably work on is I'm gonna save Ja'ula's discovery for later. But the next story arc we'll work on is the Klingon War and the Romulan Mystery, followed by the Borg Advance, Solenoid Dyson Sphere, Delta Quadrant, and Iconian War. After we do those, these 2 story arcs won't take long. Borg Advance I can do quickly with anti-Borg weaponry. New Romulus is just... I'm not sure how I'm going to do that one. Because I've never been able to finish all the missions on it. We'll do what we can, but we'll do that after Iconian War. Selenade Dyson Sphere. I've never done all these missions because some of them are better done with 2 players. So I can get that done quickly. Delta Quadrant, we're going to do all the missions. That's going to take at least 3 to 4 episodes. That's going to take 3 to 5, at least 5 episodes. Give or take. Iconian War, we can do 3. After we finish Iconian War, we'll do Klingon Civil War. Well, actually, we'll do Ju'ula's Discovery, then Klingon Civil War. Okay, and after that, we'll do Lost Dominion's story arc and Spectres. More or less, that'll be the end. That will be the end of this LP once I finish those. But Klingon War, Romulan War will be after I finish Gamma Quadrant story arc here. So, for now, this has been Hammer of the Super Paladin Brothers. Next episode, we will continue our investigation into the Hur'q and the Gamma Quadrant with the Search.
The Dominion has asked the Alliance to send an expeditionary force into the outer reaches of their territory. The Hur'q aren't as numerous there, and we're hoping we can learn more about them while we render aid to the Dominion in that sector. Ambassador Odo will be accompanying us on his flagship, along with Captain Kira aboard the Defiant. I'll be commanding a modest Cardassian fleet as well. We'll start in the Dosi system. Our latest intelligence has discovered a Hur'q presence in that area. Meet us there at your... Be seeing you.
Alright. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next episode. Probably tomorrow. Peace out.
Starfleet Command has commissioned another historical...